Kirti Azad, firstly, Mr. Srinivasan at this stage still believes that he is in a position to make demands because he is making these demands. Do you believe that he is in a position to do so, sir?
I don't know who's asking for what demand. First of all is Rajiv Shukla resigning from his post as Commissioner IPL. That post is not nowhere. He's hoodwinked us because once the IPL was over, he was no more the chairman and the commissioner, because you only have a tenure of 1 year which is renewed every year. So he wasn't. So he's basically fooled us and made us believe that he has resigned from the IPL. So that's absolutely wrong.
But he is no longer vice president of the BCCI. He is the spokesperson of the BCCI, yes, and he has a role in the UP Cricket Board, we are told, but he's not vice president. So effectively his role is actually not very big anymore now that IPL post is gone.
No, that IPL post was no more there at all. Once the IPL finished, his tenure was finished, and it was to be decided in September as to be who will be the next commissioner. So there was no question of him resigning for a post.
Formality. That's what you're saying. This was just a formality. It doesn't indicate any serious intent. That's what you're saying, Kirti.
Vishnu, no, it's basically trying to hoodwink, trying to take away the attention from him, saying that he has also resigned and so there is pressure on Srinivasan. I think the kind of pressure Srinivasan has put on all the members, even the politicians in either in parliament or in the various state assemblies couldn't put, because he has been rock solid and they have not been able to do anything. They have managed Pawan Bansal's resignation, people have managed Yadurappa's resignation, but they couldn't manage Mr. Srinivasan because he's been rock solid, and they haven't come together and called for a special general body meeting, because if they call for one and ask for his impeachment and resignation, and if 24 people vote against him, yes, then people will get back to them in their own various respective state agencies, state associations, and ask them to resign, because there are various agencies like the Serious Fraud Investigating Office, like the Prevention of Corruption Act and other things on the 6 associations and 4 presidents of various associations. So there are 10 associations and presidents in all on whom this Prevention of Corruption Act and also Ministry of Corporate Affairs Serious Fraud Investigating Office working on them, and where reports are complete. So they haven't come out. Why? Because they feel that if they ask for the resignation, they will be asked by the local association people to resign on moral grounds or step aside.
Okay.
So that is number 2. Number 3, in the working committee meeting, you have only 10 or 12 members. So it doesn't matter whether 12 are against him or for him. You cannot vote it there until unless you call for a special general body meeting. So basically all these people have gotten together and are simply requesting him with folded hands, ki, sir, please go and resign. Nobody's been authoritative and nobody has had the guts to tell him that we'll call for a special general body meeting and impeach you. So let us be very frank, it's a good cozy private club and it shall stay as it is.
And the club remains. Dr. B.R. Soni, Deputy President of the Rajasthan Cricket Association, how do you react to what Kirti Azad is saying? Essentially saying that nothing very major is going to change at all.
No, I think Kirti is taking a very extreme view. But what I would like to say is that definitely pressure has been built. Shirke has taken a very good step, and so has our Secretary Jagdale. So what I feel is that, and vice presidents can resign. So once the executive 10 people resign, and I'm sure if Mr. Srinivasan doesn't take a step of resigning tomorrow, probably the joint secretary will also resign. So the board would be in chaos, and I don't think so. Mr. Srinivasan would like the board to reach to that level already.
No, but sir, is it acceptable to you? Is it acceptable to you? Because Mr. Srinivasan is not talking about going away. He says he's going to step aside until such time as his name is cleared. No, secondly, he says that Mr. Ajay Shirke should have no further role. He's been backstabbed by him, right? He says he needs to be brought back, and he says that in his absence there needs to be a credible face. He has put out these demands, sir. Are these acceptable to you?
No, I would not accept these demands. He is in no position today to make these demands, and I feel whatever he may say,
but
if he has to resign,
if you ask Kirti, he is very much in a position to make those demands because nothing is going to change.
I don't think so. With so much of public outcry now, what's happened, I think something will happen.
All right, Mr. Bhimani.
I can only say legally, of course, it's very difficult because the board constitution says 24 votes are needed out of 31.
So it